In a bombshell reveal, the defense for the three men accused of murdering XXXTentacion brought up Drake's possible involvement in the 2018 murder on the first day of their trial. Is it possible? Drake certainly made references to his murder recently. José Onfroy, better known as XXXTentacion, was ambushed as he left a motorsports store in Deerfield on June 18, 2018, and was fatally shot. One of the suspects is identified as Michael Boatwright, while his alleged accomplice is Treyon Newzone. It is believed that Dedrick Williams was the driver. If found guilty of first-degree murder, each of them faces the possibility of a life sentence. Robert Allen, 26, who authorities allege was also in the SUV, pled guilty to second-degree murder in December and will testify against his former companions at the trial in Broward County Courthouse, Fort Lauderdale, Florida. According to the New York Post, the defense has claimed that authorities failed to look into XXXTentacion's long-running rivalry with Drake, which came to a head when the SAT singer accused Drake of plotting his murder. He later backtracked, saying the hacker had compromised his account. Defense attorneys said that the Broward Sheriff's Office was under intense political pressure to find a swift solution to the case because the rapper's murder occurred only 4 months after the massacre at nearby Marjorie Stoneman Douglas High School in Parkland when 17 people were killed. That's why he said they flat out refused to look into a celebrity. Evidence implicating Drake in the shooting has been found wanting, according to prosecutors, and Williams can be seen on the store's security footage, easily identified by his facial tattoos. One of the cashiers also recognized him. Padilla admitted that Williams was in the store, but he didn't provide an explanation for why. Prosecutor Pascal Achille informed the jury that defendants Boatwright, Newzone, Williams, and Allen planned to commit armed robberies that day. She claimed that Allen and Williams had entered the motorbike store to purchase masks. There they encountered XXXTentacion, who, according to Leonard Kerr, was displaying the $50,000 he had just withdrawn from the bank. Achille claimed that 2 people in the group had recognized him and that they had taken advantage of the situation by deciding to rob him as he was leaving. It was without any provocation, she claimed, that Boatwright shot him multiple times. According to Achille, surveillance footage and cell phone locations link all of the defendants to the shooting, and Allen's planned testimony will further implicate them. Then there are the pictures that some of the males posted that night showing off their cash. She added, "They go on social media and start bragging that they have this influx of cash," Achille said. "They flash it like it's Christmas Day." Boatwright's lawyer, Joseph Kimak, has also pointed the finger at a third guy as a probable gunman, a buddy of Williams's who was spotted talking to him inside the motorcycle store immediately before the shooting and who shares the same build as his client. He implied that Williams's friend might have climbed inside the SUV while it was out of the camera's range. "It will be clear from the evidence," he added, "that Boatwright was sleeping at his grandmother's house when the shooting occurred. At no point will you see Mr. Boatwright. Because he wasn't there," Kimak said. The cell phone with his number was found near the store, but he claimed it was a shared device used by multiple males. It's true that he very naively posed with cash that night, but according to Kimak, the money belonged to Allen, not Boatwright. The lawyer representing Newzone also said his client wasn't there. XXXTentacion was taken to a nearby hospital following the incident and later confirmed dead from his wounds. Following the fatal shooting, Broward County Sheriff's Office tweeted, "The adult male victim has been confirmed as 20-year-old José Onfroy aka rapper XXXTentacion. The deceased was a rising talent whose platinum-selling music dealt with heavy topics like racism and mental illness. In addition, he was criticized for his bad behavior and numerous arrests, one of which was for allegedly severely beating and abusing his girlfriend. Just a few weeks before he was murdered, the controversial musician learned that he would become a parent." A family friend of the deceased rapper also cried as he testified in court, telling jurors how he and the rapper were attacked by armed robbers as they drove away from the motorcycle shop and how he ran in fear before hearing the bullets that killed the growing artist. Kerr testified that he and XXXTentacion were leaving the parking area of Riva Motorsports, located near Fort Lauderdale, when the BMW sports car driven by the rapper was blocked by an SUV. Apparently, 2 individuals armed with firearms jumped out, as reported by Kerr. According to him, the taller man commanded him not to exit the vehicle while pointing his pistol at him and using profanity. The other man was trying to pull the rapper's gold chain from his neck. Kerr said he could hear XXXTentacion asking, "What's this for?" At that point, Kerr said he decided to escape, pushing the button that opened the passenger door. "If I run, I can get shot, but I can live. If I sit," Kerr said, his voice trailing off until he stopped to regain his composure. The taller man, according to Kerr, was aiming a gun at XXXTentacion as he turned around, and he claims to have heard at least 2 shots. After making off with the rapper's $50,000 in a high-end handbag, the men returned to the SUV and raced away. Mauricio Padilla, a defense attorney for one of the 3 suspects, Dedrick Williams, has proposed the idea that Drake is linked to Williams' alleged involvement in Onfroy's death. Padilla is considering a motive for the murder that involves Graham and their purported enmity with Onfroy. At the end of January, he attempted to subpoena Graham for a deposition, saying that Graham had been properly served but had still failed to appear. Because of this, Padilla asked the court for an order to show cause, which was granted on Thursday, February 9th. The supposed enmity between the two performers was mentioned in Padilla's opening statements on February 7th, when he was also trying to get Graham to appear in a deposition. He made this claim by referring to an Instagram post by Onfroy from February 2018 in which he said, "If anyone tries to kill me, it was a Champignepapi. I'm snitching right now." Padilla wondered aloud to the court, "Do you think any detective has ever asked Drake or anybody like that?" No, they never did that. Padilla's December 2017 court filing further explored the claim beef and Graham's alleged possible link to Onfroy's death. The document claims the conflict started in 2017. A friend apparently told Onfroy in jail for allegedly abusing his pregnant fiancée that Drake appreciated his music and was interested in seeing and assisting him. Without any word from Graham, Onfroy's feelings towards Drake began to shift in a negative fashion. Then Drake released KMT in March 2017. Onfroy, who allegedly managed to hear the song while still in custody, instantly believed Drake stole his song, according to the filing. The cadence of the rap style and rhythm of the song is by all standards extremely similar and have caused many to believe that Graham did in fact steal important aspects of the song from Onfroy. After Onfroy's release from prison, tensions between the two parties further grew. Posts regarding Graham's mom, a picture of a Drake lookalike with semen on his face, and a tweet reading, "If anyone tries to kill me," are just a few examples of the trolling he engaged in. As for Onfroy's ostensible retraction and hacking claim, the filing alleges that hip-hop personality DJ Akademix stated that Onfroy removed the post and made a false claim that he had been hacked. Livingston allegedly warned Onfroy that although he did not believe that Graham was a violent person, Onfroy could be pushing him to retaliate. The petition further alleges that Graham is associated with many gang members, including Hassan Ali, who called himself Drake's shooter on DJ Akademix's show. In addition, the document states that after Onfroy's death, Graham consistently written lyrics that the defense believes relates to the decedent. For example, Drake raps on BS from her loss, "I never put no prices on the beef until we end this shit. I pay $500,000 for his soul. He my nemesis," which is a reference to a hefty sum. Finally, the complaint cites Onfroy's mother Cleopatra Bernard's deposition, in which she discussed her worries about her son's feuds with Graham and Migos. Bernard claimed in the deposition that on the day Onfroy died, she had asked a cousin to accompany him to the motorcycle shop because of the ongoing battle with Drake and Migos. So, do you think Drake is responsible for X's death? Let us know in the comments and don't forget to subscribe. Goodbye.